Hi there, this is Keith with a summertime safety first update. Victor Giudice with me.
Happy to be here, Keith.
Okay, our corporate director of safety, health, and environment. Safety so far this year, what's up?
We've managed to continue to improve.
Yeah.
We have some initiatives that we're trying to implement going forward with all the new activities throughout the organization.
And 2018 was a record year, and really record as far as our safety prevention, number of recordables, lost time, all-time record low.
That's right.
We're a little bit above 2018 now, year to date.
Year to date.
But we anticipate the fact that probably at the end of the year we're going to be on our target of having another year of reduced safety incidents.
That is correct. And we hope to continue that trend downward and continue to push to eliminate risks and hazards to the workforce.
Right. Well, here we are. We're going to talk about summertime safety. We're outdoors over the beautiful meadows. Not a swamp, it's a meadow. We're in South Jersey, that's what we call them.
Correct.
1973, first job I had in production. A lot of people are saying I wasn't born in 1973. Enough with that. But I went to work in the saturation department. The saturation department was actually a great big asphalt pit. And it was hot every day. And after that experience, I learned never to complain about the heat. But the heat is a problem in all of our manufacturing sites, even in England. It gets hot inside a plant, and we need to be prepared for that, and also need to be prepared about it at home, whether we are gardening or doing things recreationally. So let's talk about heat in the plant. Hydration, 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 hydration.
Absolutely. That's the number one thing. You want to maintain your hydration before you come to work, throughout the day, and at night. During the day when you're at work or at home, you want to be aware of some of the signs and symptoms of a heat-related illness, which would be profusely sweating, and then eventually the sweat stops and you become red and overheated. And you'll start to be a little bit foggy, and you might even lose consciousness. It's all a matter of not having enough water in your body to function.
Water is a key.
Is a key, and it's recommended 8 ounce glasses per day. And trying to avoid some of these sugary drinks, such as Gatorade, Red Bull, iced tea, and of course caffeine, because they will dehydrate you quicker.
Yep, absolutely. So if we're doing the right things as far as hydration, when it comes to, let's say, working in the plant, you're not feeling right, you feel like the heat is getting to you, what should you do?
Immediately go to your supervisor. And hopefully you have someone nearby that would recognize the signs and symptoms as well. But go to your supervisor and tell them that you're not feeling well, and typically they'll put you in an air-conditioned room, give you some water to drink. They might even have an ice vest and put some ice around your neck on a cold cloth, and help to get you back feeling better.
Okay, let's talk about home, all right? Number one thing, sunscreen. You're outside, I don't care. You need to put on sunscreen, probably 50 plus SPF. I just had some skin cancer removed. It probably was years ago when I wasn't as diligent about sunscreen, but nonetheless, it's not about what affects you now, it's also the future, so sunscreen is a key.
Absolutely. Hat, sunglasses, light, loose clothing, those are all things that will help keep you cooler during the summer.
Another thing, especially, well, in all of our areas, are ticks. And so we need to be using some form, if we're out in an area with weeds and whatnot, some form of insect repellent.
Absolutely.
In order to keep the ticks away. We don't want Lyme disease.
Don't want Lyme disease.
That is a big one. Okay, let's talk about water safety. A lot of people here go out on the Delaware Bay fishing, but we need to be very, very careful when we're around boats or swimming pools.
That's right. And we recommend anybody get swim lessons, especially youngsters. Learn how to swim, learn how to stay safe in the water. If you're going to be around the water, especially if you're in a boat, wear a life preserver. What we also recommend is observing your children. Watch them. Don't just walk away and rely on a lifeguard because they may not be watching your child.
Well, Shirley and I, we had a pool for years, and I tell you, we were just absolutely scared when we had a group of families over, young kids, etc., who was watching the pool.
That's right. They have pool alarms, things that could sensor that would indicate whether someone went into
Right.
the pool when no one's there. The biggest thing is an adult watching.
2 eyes.
That's right.
2 eyes. Well, these are some tips for the summertime to keep you healthy, to have you remain healthy, and most of all, be safe. Remember, safety first, at work and at home. That is what we want at Mannington.